I know you, I can feel you with the green of soul. It's more than empty dreams and promises. It's not infecting me no more. When all I say to you is dead and gone, you won't be feeling me no more. I know you, I can feel you with the green of souls. When you're not looking at me, I feel so slow. With all those dreams of all our memories, there's not being alone at one. And thoughts of you just bring me down inside. I sing it with the green of souls. I know you, I can feel you with the green of souls. When you're not looking at me, I feel so slow. Get your hands up. It's more than empty dreams and promises. It's not infecting me no more. We're all streams of all our memories. I sing it with the green of songs. I know you, I can feel you with the green of souls. When you're not looking at me, I feel so I'm not addicted to the way you look. My heart's been silent for 21 years. I'm not confused, I'm not the string, I'm not the puppet in this dream. Wake me up, fill me in on everything. I'm not addicted, I'm not addicted, and you're the reason. I'm not addicted, I'm not addicted, and you're the reason. And you're the reason, and you're the fucking reason why I'm there. I'm not comparing this to anything. Just take a breath and put the conclusion down. I'm not abused, I'm not the sheep, I'm not the victim in this scene. I'm awake, take responsibility. This conversation is drawing to a close. You're out of patience, only one person knows. I'm not addicted, I'm not addicted, and you're the reason. I'm not addicted, I'm not addicted, and you're the reason. I'm not addicted, I'm not addicted, and you're the reason. I'm not addicted, I'm not addicted, and you're the reason. And you're the reason, and you're the fucking reason why I'm there. And you're the reason. And you're the reason. And you're the reason. And you're the reason. Want to kick you down the stairs. Waking I'm slow to lose control, and only time says goodbye. I'm falling asleep under the brilliant stars, holding a wonder of the mind. Oh, be afraid, here it comes again, lighting up your sun. I found everything I asked for. In the blink of an eye, we said one love. We said give it a try. take a trip to the other side. Broken world from your eyes, close and lock them tight. Feel alive with the breath threatened to ignite. Spark the fire on the inside. Rise above, fly a jetpack to keep them down. Images of a thorn and a golden crown. Deadlock on the door to the mind itself. Set it off on the inside. We fall from a badly written rhyme, and the world knows contagious reaction in everybody's eyes. Sedation, attraction brings knowledge to demise. Swollen time, hold a candle into the light. Breaking sound with an amp from another life. This is the last straw, last glance, last breath. Blow it up on the inside. Rise above, fly a jetpack to keep them down. Images of a thorn and a golden crown. Deadlock on the door to the mind itself. Set it off on the inside. Contagious reaction in everybody's eyes. Sedation, attraction brings knowledge to demise. We fall from a badly written rhyme, and the world knows contagious reaction in everybody's eyes. Sedation, attraction brings knowledge to demise. Contagious reaction in everybody's eyes. Sedation, attraction brings knowledge to demise.
Yeah, boy! Get your ass out of bed, you lazy little shit!
Never again, that's the truth. Ever against, maybe you. Open the line and communicate. Feed the trap and inevitable wine. Against, maybe you. The whole world fights against maybe you.
What's up, you guys? Hope you guys have been having a good weekend. Thanks for joining me this evening on a beautiful Sunday night. I figured, so I was talking about and thinking about doing a stream where I picked one album and played it all the way through. But I'm actually going to do that next weekend. I'm going to do a little bit of promotion for that on my Facebook and my Instagram. And I'm going to let a little bit more people know about that particular one. So next weekend, I'm going to do a very similar thing where I do one of my albums all the way through. Tonight, however, I decided I'm going to do something a little bit different. So tonight, I'm going to kind of take you through a little bit of like, trying to take you guys down memory lane. And what I mean by that is I think I will go ahead and play some of the first songs I wrote all the way up into some of the most recent songs I wrote. So I'm going to pick some of the earlier tunes that I've written when I was around 18 or so, and then I'm going to kind of just move it on up and play some of the songs I wrote through my 20s and 30s and up to today. So I hope you guys enjoy. And yeah, so this song is called... So this is one of the first songs. This is one of the first songs that I wrote that I remember it wrote itself. It was one of those songs that just comes out of you. It just like falls out of you, you know? And the lyrics were coming out so fast I could barely write them down. And this is back before you had like cell phones and stuff. So it was like I was literally like writing with a pen on a notepad or whatever. I can't even remember what I was using, but I do remember where I was and what I was doing. I was actually not just sitting in a quiet place. I was actually at my family's house, at my parents' house in Lakewood. And I remember I was in the living room and my brother and my sisters were all, you know, watching TV and yelling and, I remember like, I think my little brother and sister were like literally like pillow fighting, like hitting each other with pillows. And I was sitting there on the couch and I had the guitar in my hands and I was writing it like this. I was like like quietly, like to myself, and I'm sitting in this room full of like complete and utter chaos, and I'm writing this and the lyrics are just flying out of me and I was just like, So anyway, this song is called Little Dog. It was one of the first songs I can remember writing in full that just spewed out of me. So, all right, this song's called Little Dog. Yo, come on. I wanna hammer down from under the clouds. I wanna get up high and look out over the night sky. Now running 9 to 5 and being alive. Working overtime is over my head. I'm at the last line. I walk the road between the sun and the moon, between the heaven and hell. My eyes are trained to move. Close my eyes, home. I'd rather be the guy to see the sunrise. Take me from a dark night. Show me the light. Take me from a dark night. Show me the light. Take me from a darkest night. Show me the light. Take me from a dark night. Show me that light, yo. Is everything you see the same as before? Or does the time fly all by myself? Is that right? A wrong way to go down the yellow brick road. You gotta follow the light and the tin can and the strum man. And when you know you're lost, I need a hand to trust. It starts to side like a dream that only after street lights. But turn on the porch light as I kiss my love goodbye. Come on, show me the light. Take me from a dark night. Show me the light. Well, take me from a dark night. Show me the light. Take me from a dark night. Show me that light. Yeah, come on. Hey, 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 hey. Well, take me from a dark night. From a dark night. Show me light. Take me from a dark night. on the darkest night. All right, Little Dog. I remember writing that. It's 18. That's 22 years ago. 22 years ago. Wow. You know what? I don't get my water. It's right over there. Oh, I love you guys. You guys are awesome. Give me my, nice. All right, give me one quick second. I'll be right back. Let me grab water. I know you. I can feel you. With the green of soul. It's more than empty dreams and promises. It's not infecting me no more. When all I say to you is dead and gone, you won't be feeling me no more. I know you, I can feel you, with the green of souls. When you're not looking at me, I feel so slow. When all those dreams are all our memories, there's not being alone at one. All right. Now, not a lot of you guys have heard that last one. You guys are hilarious. Now, not a lot of you guys have heard that last one, but a fair amount of you have heard this next one. This one is on the channel, and I play it with Bobby K on the channel, but there's a version of it on one of my albums, actually. And D, if you want to pop that link up for the albums on my website, it'd be great. Thank you so much, you guys. You guys are amazing. All right, this next one's called Gunplay. Ooh, I gotta make sure this is in tune. That song, you don't play that with this, with a slightly out of tune guitar. My B is doing something. Let me recalibrate this tuner. There we go. It did not want to read that B. Now it does. It's good. All right, you guys. This next one's Gunplay. Gunplay at the hands of the men. At the end of the day, he understands the outlaw has the upper hand. He's already 3 days ahead. He understands the man. He's after his no conscience. He's disastrous and soulless as Lucifer when shoulders. Robbery, rape, and murder, the perverter of the human life. And as the outlaw sleeps, the marshal rides on through the night. The dawn and fire and they're just 2 miles apart. And as they ride to town, the marshal knows that it is hard. He had to kill today. Oh, Moscow with the white rhino whoop and the smoke. He feels his thoughts roaming faster than the fast. This gun will sacrifice his only son to those above from those that think the herb below. With harmony from those who jumble to the stingers and miss their only shot. Bang, bang, it's hanging in the windows are full of faces. The smell of death is upon us, I'm counting 20 pieces. turned to draw the outlet. Does the neighbor's got the thunderclaps inside his head. He realizes that he's still not dead. I turn to draw and looks down at the sand. And then he sees his 3 fingers in the sand. The marshal's aim was deadly, he was holding a beat. Behind the 7-figured outlaw holding down in the street. I knew he had to kill today. Oh, he dives off to his right, slaps leather with his left. As really feels the bullet rip through his chest. But the marshal's aim was deadly, he was holding a beat. Yeah, the 7-figured outlaw laying dead in the street. I knew he had to kill today. Oh, oh yeah, yeah. All right, so that song, I wrote that song when I was 19. So I wrote that not very much longer after I wrote Little Dog, actually, probably the next year, obviously. So, and when I wrote that song, I'm not sure if you guys like pay attention to the lyrics, but the lyrics are there. It's loosely based on characters and events from the Dark Tower series. The first 2 books, particularly, actually. There's some elements from the first 2 books of the Stephen King's The Dark Tower series. By the way, one of the best stories I've ever read. Fantastic, fantastic series of novels. I highly suggest reading the Journey and Travels of Roland of Gilead. It was a phenomenally amazing story. So, okay. Anyway, so I was reading those. I was probably in the middle of book number 3, somewhere around there when I wrote that song. And I was just so inspired by the Dark Tower series in general and itself. And so when I wrote the song, when I started writing it, it just has that, like, I don't know, kind of a Western feel to me. You know what I mean? I don't know why. And at the time, I was writing these songs. A lot of these songs I was writing had a lot of, like, like hip-hop lyrical influences, too. I was listening to a lot of Gangstar and Grave Diggers and Wu-Tang Clan and shit, and a lot of that stuff, a lot of the East Coast, like a lot of the East Coast stuff that was out there. Gangstar a lot. I had just seen Gangstar at the Forum with Rage Against the Machine, open up for Rage Against the Machine at the Forum when I was 18. So it wasn't long before I wrote this song. So I was very influenced by hip-hop in my late teens, and a lot of the lyrics that I was writing and stuff that I was writing was coming out in like this weird mix of like acoustic, singer-songwriter-ish, hip-hop-ish stuff. So on the first couple of albums, Volume 0 and Volume 1, you'll hear a number of songs that are like that. And also on B-O-O-Z-E, Like the Drink, even when I was in my early 30s when I wrote B-O-O-Z-E, Like the Drink, still a lot of stuff was coming out like that, and I was just enjoying writing what I'm writing, I've never really been pigeonholed into writing a specific genre or like felt like I was just belonged in a specific genre. I remember the very first time. If you guys go on my website and listen to Volume 1, that's the one I did with the full band, with James and Bobby and Mike. And that album, I ended up taking it to Ronnie King, who produced Rancid and Offspring and Nofx. And Ronnie's a good friend of mine. He lives out in Orange County, and when I very first met him, through a friend of mine, I hit him up. I emailed him, hey Ronnie, I'm a friend of blah blah blah. I live in Long Beach, and he was like, oh yeah, I know some people blah blah blah. Why don't you come on out? We'll have a meeting. So I went out to his office down in Orange County, and I gave him my CD, and he called me like a week later, and he listened to it, and he was like, he goes, what genre are you? And I told him, I'm like, you know what, man, it's hard to pigeonhole myself into, something. And he goes, there's elements of punk on this. There's elements of, like he said, where we just listened to a little hip hop, elements of West, a little bit of country. He's like, there's so many different elements to what you're doing here. He's like, it's so different, I really, I don't know what to do, where to start with this, And we talked and have done some stuff over the years. But after that, I thought to myself, well, shit, maybe I should be putting these into at least genre-based albums instead of just putting all these songs on the same album. I should be writing a country-ish type thing and a hip-hop-ish type thing, So I started kind of separating them, which you'll hear with later albums. You'll hear kind of like more like, themed type, stuff. But all right, so let me move on a little bit here. I know this is probably, you're probably like super bored hearing all this garbage. but now, yeah, Ronnie ended up being super, super great to the nonprofit organization that we work with, and he ended up signing a guitar that we auctioned off, and it's funny because a couple of years later I put out the album Somebody's Darling, and he came to the CD release party, the show, and it was on when I got back from my 2-week tour. And he listened to it, and he goes, dude, you recorded this yourself? You put this out yourself? He was like, bro, and you went on tour for yourself? He's like, that's the kind of, like, hard work that it's not, you don't you don't necessarily come across that with, like, artists getting their self, like, out grassroots nowadays, recording their albums, going on their own tours, and if they do, that's what usually sets musicians apart, going out there, doing the damn thing, and putting yourself out to other cities and taking the time and just going out and building a fan base other places. All right, what was I writing at around 20, 21 years old? Let me think here. Let me see. What did I write around that age? So I was writing a lot of the punk rock stuff around that age. So I would say, let's see here. Let's take a quick look through here, because a lot of the stuff, this list I've got here skips right into my late 20s, early 30s. All right, I'm going to take one or two from my 20s. Now, this never went on an album. This song is one of the ones that I liked a lot, and it never actually went on an album, but that's cool. Oh, that's cool, Chadwick. I appreciate that. Yeah, Rage put on a great concert, D. And yeah, man, I mean, it's funny because when I was writing that at 19, Red, I was thinking to myself, man, I don't know if this is good enough. Is this as good as what's else is being put out by other people and stuff like that? So I've always been really kind of nervous about what other people were going to think of my music, whether they were going to think it was up to par with, what was going on at the time. Really felt like as I'm writing music, nobody showed me how, so I'm just doing my best to do to write what comes out of me. And I almost felt like maybe I was doing it wrong and somebody was going to like call me out on it and be like, hey, that's not how you do that, I don't know, it's weird, I don't know. But I've found along the way that like art is subjective, but there is an objective difference between good stuff and bad stuff, I think. Volbeat, huh? Nice. All right, so this one I wrote in my mid to late 20s. The song's called Mama Let Me Get Some. Ooh, yeah. We need a little more love just to sprinkle. You know who should be shaking it. You always bring it on smooth and drop it. Oh, when it feels right. We need a little more time, we need a little more sun. The day's burning rapidly. I want you, baby, to smile just a little more. That's the interest of my memory. Now you're blowing me away. It's so smooth, oh, you're so right. Now you're at our side, and it's you know you're making me hot, blowing in my ear, darling, it's you know you're making me hot, baby, let's this up ahead, darling, it's you know you're making me hot, blowing in my ear, darling, it's you know you're making me hot, baby, let's this up ahead, it's up here, ow, oh, this up here, yeah. The way you look at me moves me. The way that you move makes me look even harder at you. The way the light dances off your eyes like a Christmas time sugar plum fairy. Like a needle from a crime scene haystack. Like a bullet from an empty love gun. Like the lovely lady who's only leaving it to me cause she knows she's my specialty. And you're blowing me away. It's so smooth, oh, you're so right. Now you're at our side. And it's you know you're making me hot. Blowing in my ear, darling, it's you know you're making me hot. Baby, let's this up ahead, darling, it's you know you're making me hot. Blowing in my ear, darling, it's you know you're making me hot. Baby, let's this up ahead. Oh, this up here, yeah. Now you're blowing me away. It's so smooth, oh, you're so right. Now you're at our side, and it's you know you're making me hot, blowing in my ear, darling, it's you know you're making me hot, baby, let's this up ahead, darling, it's you know you're making me hot, blowing in my ear, darling, it's you know you're making me hot, baby, let's this up ahead, oh. All right. I'm glad you guys like that one. I like that one. That was one of my favorites that I wrote, and I never put it on an album. I never recorded it. I never released it as a single. That is in my mind. That is in the ether, but has never been released. One time, though, I was at a business meeting at Bobby Avila's house. Bobby Avila, if you guys don't know who that is, he's I believe still is the youngest Grammy recipient. Is the youngest for music production, I believe. I'm not exactly sure how that goes. But Bobby's got an extensive catalog. Bobby's produced Earth, Wind, and Fire, Justin Bieber, Usher, I think Macy Gray. I think he's done just like tons and tons of top tier musicians. So I was at Bobby's house for a meeting. It was Bobby, his brother, my lawyer, myself, and two of the guys that I had brought to the table on this thing. So we're sitting there meeting with them, and then after the meeting was over, JC, my lawyer, says to Bobby, hey, you know, because he was representing Bobby at the time. He says, hey, Bobby, he says, Eddie's a songwriter, you know. He goes, well, why don't you show us a song? You know, I was like, all right, cool, you know. So Bobby let me play his piano. It was this big, giant, grand piano, and I played that song on the piano and sang it, you know. And JC called me later that night, and he goes, hey, Bobby said that he really liked that tune you played, and he's willing to, As far as I remember, JC was what JC said. He goes, he's willing to give you 35 grand for it. And I was like, 35 grand? I was like, but that means it's no longer mine, right? And he was like, yeah. He's like, he wants to buy it for a Latin group that he's producing. And I was like, nah. So I kept it, but I didn't do anything with it. You know what I mean? And looking back on it, I think to myself, like, I write songs. That's what I do, you know? And like somebody would call me and go, hey, I need you to write this for a movie. And I'll write it in a day. I'll write it in an hour. You know what I mean? I'll write it, you know, as fast as I can. You know, I'm a very quick turnaround on song, you know, writing. I should have sold it. I was like in my late 20s. I should have just been like, oh, for sure. Like 35 grand, let's take it. You know what I mean? And then just, you know. But hey, here's what I'm do. As I was playing that song and watching you guys enjoy it, I was just sitting there thinking to myself, you know what? Like, maybe this is a good tune. Maybe I should just record this as a single. And maybe I should just start releasing singles. Because I have a ton of songs that I haven't not released on albums yet. So I don't know, maybe I should just start writing, recording, and releasing singles and music videos on my YouTube channel to accompany the singles. I don't know. Maybe that'd be a good idea. Hey, I appreciate you, Chadwick. I appreciate the kind words there. I don't know, man. You know, Mo Betta, he says, why would I question anything if I'm doing this right? You always, you know, I wouldn't say you always, but like, for me, I'm constantly questioning whether I'm doing a good enough job. I think that was it's just part of it's just part of a solid work ethic, is like to always be like, okay, did I do that well enough? Is that good enough? Does that look does that feel natural? Does the transitions feel like they should go like that and things like that? You know, I don't know, you know? But yeah, you know what? Maybe I should release it as a single. Maybe I should just start releasing these songs as singles, you know? So this next one actually, nice. Stupid. That was good, D. Red, I have not heard of Ben Rector, but I will. I will check him out. You know, I mean, I don't know. I don't know. I think you're right about that, Mo Betta. I think that, but, you know, I think a solid product and a solid service comes out of that. So it doesn't matter if you're an artist or if you're a baker or if you're a painter, I think just doing a good job and like being the best at what you do, I think has a lot to do with how you check yourself in an everyday scenario as you work, as you do this, as you do that. So if you're constantly, like I said earlier, if you're constantly checking yourself to say, did I write that well? Did I do that? Is that okay? Is that good? Instead of just sloppily putting it out there, you know what I mean? Then that process ends up refining certain things and just really shaping things to be, I think, good for consumers or people who are listening to songs or art, whatever. Yeah, absolutely. Anybody, because you're going to take pride in your job. You're going to do it right. You're going to do it right the first time, and you're not going to have to go back and redo it. You're not going to have somebody going back up and cleaning up your work and fixing, bad, soldering or whatever, Always giving 110%. Always being responsible for your own work, too. I remember my stepdad, man, when I was like younger, he would be like, I would do the lawn, and he would come out and he'd be like, oh, you missed a spot there, you missed a spot there, you missed a spot there. And we had a giant yard, and he'd be like, you have to do the whole thing over again. And how many times of doing that do you think it took me before I was like, I'm doing this shit right the first time from now on? As soon as I did that a couple more times, and my dad was the same way. We'd be on the martial arts studio, we'd be on the floor in the martial arts studio, and I'd want to quit. I'd be tired, and I'd be bitching and complaining, I'd be hurting. We'd have been sparring for 45 minutes, an hour, and I'd be 12. My dad would be like, nope, come on, get on the floor. Come on, hands up. you know, and he wouldn't let me stop. It was push you until you just can't anymore, you know? And you find it inside yourself too, to do better, to rise to other levels when you just do that, when you just push yourself in those areas. I don't know, I'm getting a little off thing, but I was just kind of talking to you guys, you know, based on what y'all were saying in the comment section here. Do it right the first time, boom. That's what I feel, Steve. That's what I'm big on that, bro. First time, boom, Dunsky. Yeah, you can't half do CPR, bro. That's right. No, in fact, in the state of California, isn't there a law that if you start CPR, you're not allowed to stop CPR unless that person has either passed away or unless you get help, unless you get it taken over by somebody else? I think there's like a law that says like once you take responsibility and start CPR on somebody, you actually can't stop until someone else helps. All right, you guys are awesome. I don't know, I'm not sure if that's true. That's just what I heard here in California, and I may be completely wrong about that. So just throw that out there that I might be like way off on that. Anyway, here is another. I think the fire is pretty much out. We can go now, boys. You know, right? Exactly. Oh, that's comedy. Oh, I love it. That's what I thought. That's what I thought, Chadwick. I thought if you start CPR, you got to every time, Red. Every time. Oh my God. I love you guys. It's so good. Bro, 40 minutes, bro. Oh my God, dude. Wow, I hope that person survived, my man. Man, you really are a hero out there doing work for the people out here, brother. I appreciate you, man. Doing the Lord's work, bro. I really love you guys. I really do. Hold on one second. My headphone is going in and out. Ah, better. Fixed. Boom. Yeah, that's what I thought. That's what I heard. It's crazy. Well, I mean, I was just saying, I'm just saying, like, in a scenario, like, if you're, let's say, an elderly person and you're doing your best to give CPR to somebody, but you physically can't do it after a certain amount of time. You see what I'm saying? I'm just saying that there's times where people physically might not be able to, and it's pretty, but yeah, I would assume that's extremely rare. I would assume that anyone who's going to try would probably be able-bodied enough to do so. You know, I would assume that it's probably an extreme necessity that someone who wouldn't be able to continue until it's needed would do it. But anyway, yeah, for sure. Yeah, that's what I hear. Red, you're great. Says I can be charged if I just roll off. Red says I have that issue with the wife all the time. That's bro. That's great, bro. That's funny. I've broken my own fingers. That's crazy. Broken your own fingers giving CPR? Man, that's gnarly. And you guys are awesome. Man, you guys out there. Really helping, really saving people's lives out there, Chadwick. Damn. All right, this is another one I wrote right around the same time I wrote Mama Let Me Get Some. Inhibitions fall, watching every step by your lucky eyes, and pray you might forget. Break down your walls, I can see it now. Open up the skies and tell me you're on fire. Thank you guys so much for that. I appreciate that, you guys. All right, let me get a drink of water here. All right. All right, so let me see who's hitting me up. Oh, Sean Emsch. I sent him the link to the show earlier. He's playing the San Manuel Casino tonight. And he said he'll check it out when he gets home. I appreciate you, Thought4. I appreciate you, Chadwick. You guys are awesome. All right, so let me do a tune. All right, so those were a couple songs I wrote in my 20s. So I showed you a couple I wrote in my teens. Those were a couple I wrote in my 20s. I'll show you a couple of tunes I wrote in my 30s. So this next tune right here is from the BOOZE Like the Drink album. It's actually the very first song on the BOOZE Like the Drink album. And I wrote, and that album itself was very, it had some elements of, very kind of a trip. It had like elements of hip-hop-ish style kind of beats with kind of like a country-ish sounding tunes. And it was a lot of it was about family. Like a lot of it, like it was very like family based and family themed. Like the content was about, I wrote a couple songs about my father, you know, about going to see my family up in Oregon, you know, and things along those lines. So this song is called Father's Shoes. It takes some time to find a steady rhythm, I confess. I'm waking up so lost and confused. I learned to be in the shoes of the man I want to be, but I'm not there. Still got some work to do, but I will arrive at my destination soon. Already stepping there, locking down the twos, and the man in the mirror is looking like who I wanna be, but I'm not there. Oh, will you wait for me? And I remember wearing father's shoes, wondering what kind of man I'd grow up to be. And I remember wearing father's shoes, thinking of the all wide open possibilities. It takes some time to grow a little more to consciousness. I'm walking now and slowly toward what it means to be feeling new in a state of happiness. Life's always hard, and yet it still feels worth it. But I will arrive at my destination soon. Already stepping there, locking down the twos, and the man in the mirror is looking like who I wanna be, but I'm not there. Oh, will you wait for me? And I remember wearing father's shoes, on the tiny man I grow up to be. And I remember wearing father's shoes, thinking of the all wide open possibilities. All right, you guys. That one was a little bit of a bluegrassy type of a vibe feel to that. But yeah, check out BOOZE like the drink. That album came out when I was in my mid-30s. And I'll do another one from that album, actually. Let's do another one from that album. Let's see. I believe this one is also. Thank you, Super Adam Cox. Good to see you, bro. Out there in Kentucky. How Kentucky treating you, bro? All right, so this one, same album, came off the same album. This one's called Crashing Down. Joy, beautiful, how you do, seamless days, are you open to my lies, are you afraid, and with a smile, I can't tell. Consciousness goes spinning around. Oh, 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 ease the time with your face. Love to see you, love to see you anyway. Sleeping, it's my time. Lay your head next to yours. I'll dream of doors. Walk through a colorful door to a view of only you. Again, 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 and it all comes crashing down. And my consciousness goes spinning around. Way too unhurried in the morning. I'm with you again, 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 and it all comes crashing down. My consciousness goes spinning around, and my heart grows one more pound. All right, a little crashing down. I like that song. It's very like, it's a little different, you know what I mean? It's got this like, it's very like, I don't know, it just gives me like this, like, it's not driving like a, it's not like a Radar Love, like dump, 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 but it's got like a, almost like a, like I don't know how to explain it. Like a boat, like a boaty, you know what I mean? Like a, you know, like chilling, like it's got that like liquid feel, you know what I mean? That's how it feels to me, you know what I mean? That's how like it feels like more of like a flight, or maybe like more of like a like a boat ride, you know? Tommy, what's going down, brother? Oh, that's cool, man. Wait, what? The first time I made everyone listen to your stuff is the night we almost had a burn over in the KM Complex fire. Oh, crazy. That's cool. Well, I'm glad you guys are listening, man. That is cool as hell, bro. Yeah, it's a positive groove. It's very major, you know, chord oriented, very chill. You know, even with like the minor transitions, like I really like that chorus too, like the way to allow in the morning. That's just the G major, and then it goes to I'm with you again. And then it goes C7, and then it goes to the C major again, 7, and then a minor again. Week 2 and mile in the morning. I'm with you again, and it all. And even that C minor to the A minor, it has this like, you know, it has this major feel to it. Like. Because of the vocal melody, probably it's still kind of in that major pocket, but yeah, it's like yeah, still got that kind of vibe to it. All right, let me jump over to little Somebody's Darling action for you guys. All right, so that one, so those were a couple tunes off of BOOZE, like the drink. Now let me get in a couple tunes off of the Somebody's Darling album. So the Somebody's Darling album came out the very next year. I believe it came out in 2015, 2015, I think. So, yeah. And I often play this one, I got your picture inside my hand. I wanna paint it again and then invite you out to see it. So I'll play a different one tonight off that album. Play a couple different ones. Let me see. What are some good tunes off that album? I will play. I could do Love Stop. I did Seeds of Love recently, actually. All right, let's do. Let me do. What's it called? Dang it, now I can't remember the name of it. There it is. A. I was looking at F. It's an A. A flower, A stone. The song's called A Flower, A Stone. When I was a little bit younger now, bouncing all around, didn't know life could be. So polarizing, it can take it all out of you. Breathe it into something sweet and new. How about a flower? How about a dove? How about putting love back in my heart where it belongs? Oh yeah, 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 yeah. How about the blood coming from that stone? How about picking back up from where you left off it on? And I can feel your kisses when I was a little bit bolder now. Traipsing all around, didn't know life could be. I wasn't deterred from my waking up once and you. Chalk it up to you and lead me back through. Oh, how about a flower? How about a dove? How about putting love back in my heart where it belongs? Oh yeah, 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 yeah. How about the blood coming from that stone? How about picking back up from your kisses make it right again. Thank you for your time, makes me feel at home. How about a dove? How about putting love back in my heart where it belongs? Oh yeah, 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 yeah. How about the blood coming from that stone? How about picking back up from me you left off it on? And I can feel your kisses. How about a flower? How about a dove? How about putting love back in my heart where it belongs? Oh yeah, 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 yeah. How about the blood coming from that stone? How about picking back up from me you left off it on? And I can feel your kisses. I can feel your kisses. All right. All right. What other one should... What's another tune I should play from Somebody's Darling? Should I do the first song? Should I do Love Stop? Let me do Love Stop. I said this was the first song from Somebody's Darling. All of the albums I've been playing tonight are available on my website, you guys, eddiebooze.com/store. Store. Come on, man. Alright, let me do a little Love Stop. Let's try and feel a little love stop. Take a deep breath and pray it's on the top of the world that you keep ending up with a default pretty good life in the morning. Baby, baby, we'll say, oh yeah. Take me forward and show me what's there of your world while I sit back, relax, and take a hint that you know when I see. Now you look at me, and I might be over my time and maybe kissing you, but just be crossing the line. But I want to go and I can't stop feeling like I have something to prove. And I can't stop feeling like a water drop under the moon. And I'm not going down without throwing my fist in toe, yeah. And this water drop under the moon has got me listening to. I'm feeling the tippy tip top. Get it so in the pocket on lock. Lock it up with the combination key, fingerprints, identity with a reason. Maybe then you'll try and see it my way. It ain't so bad, it's just another night and day. Coming around to make your head spin atop the highest peaks of the ultimate life in the morning. And I might be coming up a lot to listen to you, and I'll be feeling alive. And I want to know when I can't stop feeling like I have something to prove. And I can't stop feeling like a water drop under the moon. And I'm not going down without throwing my fist in toe, yeah, yeah. And this water drop under the moon has got me listening to. I like that tune. I like that tune too. Oh man, I haven't played these Somebody's Darling songs, like got in that vibe with them for a while. I think next weekend, that's the album I'm gonna do. I think I'm gonna do Somebody's Darling from beginning to end. First song through the last song. I'm gonna play the whole thing. So if you guys haven't heard the Somebody's Darling album, go check it out. eddiebooze.com/store. And it's and I'll be playing it from beginning to end next weekend. Right here on this channel, the Somebody's Darling album will be played all the way through. So I'm not gonna play any more tunes from that album tonight, but that'll be coming up. All right, so let me play a song from the band Running Rogue, the band that I sing for, the hard rock band, the punk rock band. So you can see a full-length live show at my other channel, at my main channel. If you go to my main channel and look up Running Rogue live on my main channel, it should be right there. You'll be able to see an entire performance from that hard rock band. All right. I wanna have my All right. I hope you guys like that one. That's the first time I've ever played that acoustic, even all the way through. Like I practiced it a little bit before I came on for the jam, before we opened the show up this eve. But that was the first time I played that song acoustic. And I think I'm going to make that an acoustic tune. I think I'm going to release an acoustic punk rock album at some point soon here. Just an album of like punk rock tunes that I've written, but acoustic. Hey, thank you, Tommy. Thank you, Red. Thank you so much, Adam. Thank you, D. Thank you guys so much for that. I appreciate that. All right, let's see here. Let's take a look at who's blowing me up. All right. I think my cameras just, my security cameras are like going off right now. I think it's just because I'm loud. All right, you guys are awesome. Alrighty. All right. That's awesome, Steve. That is so cool, dude. I hope you guys are chilling, man. That's cool. 21 and feeling young yesterday. All right, here's another punk rock album I wrote when I was 22. Adam, this channel is about to hit 1,000 subscribers. And when it does, and I get up to 4,000 watch hours, then I'll be able to do super chats here. So watch the old live streams, help me get my watch hours up, share these videos. Man, I'm telling you, if you just like Steve, when you're just chilling, if you pull up one of these old live streams on this channel, there's a bunch of old live streams. If you pull up one and just watch it, man, that helps. Like, just get the watch hours up. I'm at about 1,000, 1,200, 1,500 or so right now watch hours. So, hell yes. Yeah, you guys are awesome. All right, cool. Hope is all it takes in life. Patience falls into your mind. Well, we'll see both sides of the coin. We'll try and make ourselves out. All right. That's fucking. That's funny. Chadwick, man, this hose is heavy. You guys are fun. Oh shit, you guys are awesome. All right, couple little punk tunes from way back when. Now I'll give you guys a couple little bluegrass tunes. Around 2008, 2009, I very, very unexpectedly lost one of my dogs. I'm a huge dog lover, huge animal lover, and I came home from a show one night, and one of my dogs he was 6 years old, and he was unexpectedly had passed away. It really broke me, and for a while, I didn't really do much. And then when I started coming out of that, I wrote a bunch of music. I mean, I wrote so much music, so fast. I wrote all of the bluegrass songs that I wrote in probably 10 days. I wrote probably a song, maybe 2 songs a day. I wrote the entire Somebody's Darling album in that period of time. About 3 months after I lost Chase, I wrote the entire Somebody's Darling album. Within 30 days, I probably wrote that album and all of the bluegrass stuff in 1 month. And it was just like, it just poured out of me, like everything just poured out of me. So here's a couple of tunes from the bluegrass band from Pepperbox Lullaby. Now you guys have heard these ones a lot. So I'm gonna do one that's not very, very often played. This one's called Load Up the Wagon. So, load up the bottles, load up the gin, load up the wagon, we gon' ride it again. And he said, load up the bottles, load up the gin, load up the wagon, we gon' ride it again. And he said, load up the wagon, we gon' ride it again. Load up that gasoline tank too, winding down this dirty road, it's sipping on this suit shot knot. Leave it in the hands of me, this wheel that I got. And he said, get in the back, I'm gonna take it from here. Go rest your cornfield eyes. Papa's gonna get us home and we'll outrun the law. I know just how much I see the ones with fun in their eyes. And he said, load up the bottles, load up the gin, load up the wagon, we gon' ride it again. And he said, load up the bottles, load up the gin, load up the wagon, we gon' ride it again. And now it's one after Barksdale, 2 Ross to Bell. We gon' deliver that booze. Big fire on this turnaround in 15 minutes, pounding ground. Dig tight in the seat, I'll play the chords that I got. And he said, oh, on the sideline is fading fast. We'll say we grab a sun green. Turning on this front now, it beats the sound of no 5-0. Pulling in the drive-to see that smile on that face. And he said, load up the bottles, load up the gin, load up the wagon, we gon' ride it again. And he said, load up the bottles, load up the gin, load up the wagon, we gon' ride it again. And he said, load up the bottles, load up the gin, load up the wagon, we gon' ride it again. And he said, load up the bottles, load up the gin, load up the wagon, we gon' ride it again. Oh, I'm glad you guys like that tune. Definitely isn't one of like the more popular tunes from the bluegrass from those songs. Like I would say Moonshine Railroad, Lead Me Home, and A Devil's Tale are probably the 3 most popular tunes, or the 3 most requested or engaging, I guess, from that tune. Yeah, Mo Betta, sick. All right, well, listen to it, because this next weekend I'm going to be playing it in its entirety from beginning to end. So right here on this channel, I'm going to start a weekend stream where it's going to be some originals and we just kind of chat and stuff. And I figure what I might start doing is is maybe showing you guys like some of like the old recordings of songs that I've never released and things like that along those lines too. So we'll take a deep dive into some of my history songwriting, you know, throughout on these weekend shows when we hang out. So let me do another one from the Bluegrass Band from Pepperbox Lullaby. All right, I'll kill two birds with one stone. This one, Pepperbox Lullaby plays this song, but it's also on BOOZE like the drink. All right, this song is called... This song is called The Playmakers. Once upon a time, out back wide open and true, made us feel alive, nothing that I own you. And as we crashed under the weight, my camera is going off again? What? Sounds like my camera is going off? You mean like I'm off? What? Is everybody else seeing everything okay? Sounds like my camera is going off again. What does that mean? Everything looks good on my end. Everything looks good here. You mean the sound audio? What? Sounds fine there? All good there? Let me check this thing real quick here because there is a... Yeah, my delay is set properly. It should be good. No problems. Everybody said, no problems, he says. Gotcha. Yeah. It must be... Background from my phone. What? What is happening? I think everything's fine. I think it might be maybe it's your phone, I don't know. My phone sound was my what? I am so confused what you're talking about. I have no clue what you mean. All right, we start it again. This one's called The Playmakers. Once upon a time, out back wide open and true, made us feel alive, nothing that I owed you. And as we crashed under the weight of 1,000 suns, how they play all at night. And it's a playmaker's evening when that rocks through the tragic night. It's a playmaker's evening, and darkness rolls over time. Once upon a time, over the oceans in June, forced upon a time, just this one picture of you. And as we stepped on a foreign land, and he felt the sun upon his hands, then he cried. And it's a playmaker's evening without rocks through the tragic night. It's a playmaker's evening, and darkness rolls over time. And it's a playmaker's evening without rocks through the a tragic night. It's a playmaker's evening. The darkness rolls over time. I'm so confused. What the fuck are you talking about? Camera? My Ring camera. What? My phone was going off, was my Ring camera. My Ring camera. The doorbell? My Ring? Well, I don't have one of those. Well, I have one in my Oklahoma house. I am really confused. All right, cool. I hope everything's good. And either way, I hope everything's good. I'm just gonna keep playing. Okay. Right. I feel you. You guys are good. No, hey, so just because I'm not understanding doesn't, I'm so confused. Just because I'm not understanding doesn't mean that it doesn't make, I'm sure that there was something there. I'm not understanding. All right. All right, so you know what? I'm gonna take a quick break. Let me take a quick break and regather myself, and I will be right back to play a bunch more songs for you guys. And then when I get back, I'll play a couple of the songs from my new album that I'm gonna be releasing here probably in the next couple months. And if I can get my stuff together and get it done, I've been working on this thing for a really long time, so I'm hoping that I can. Not hoping, I'm just gonna prioritize. I'm taking everything else off the table. I'm putting this album on there. So this will be out very soon, and I'm gonna play a couple tunes from the new album when I get back, and then we'll see where it goes from there, you know? I love you guys. I will be right back. I know you, I can feel you with the green of soul. I know you, I can feel you. you down the stairs. Waking up slow to lose control, and only time says goodbye. I'm falling asleep under the brilliant stars, holding a wonder of the mind. Oh, be afraid, here it comes again, lighting up your side. I found everything I asked for. In the blink of an eye, we said one love. We said, give it a try before we fall off this fight. One love, we said, give it a try. We found everything I asked for without a reason why. I'm making a fool out of the eyes, and Sydney's flight will rescue mine. Walking alone under the darkened night, I'm feeling it all surrounding all. I'm waking up slow to lose control, and only time says goodbye. I'm falling asleep under the brilliant stars, I'm holding a wonder of the mind. Oh, be afraid, here it comes again, lighting up your
rock 'em tight. Feet alive with the breath threatened to ignite. Spark a fire on the inside. Rise above, fly a jetpack to keep 'em down. Images of a thorn and a golden crown. Deadlock on the door to the mind itself. Set it off on the inside. We fall from a badly written rhyme, and the world knows contagious reaction in everybody's eyes. Sedation, attraction brings knowledge to demise. Stolen time, hold a candle into the light. Breaking sound with an anthem, another life. This is the last straw, last glance, last breath. Blow it up on the inside. Rise above, fly a jetpack to keep 'em down. Images of a thorn and a golden crown. Deadlock on the door to the mind itself. Set it off on the inside. Contagious reaction in everybody's eyes. Sedation, attraction brings knowledge to demise. We fall from a badly written rhyme, and the world knows contagious reaction in everybody's eyes. Sedation, attraction brings knowledge to demise. Contagious reaction in everybody's eyes. Sedation, attraction brings knowledge to demise.
Yeah, boy! Get your ass out of bed, you lazy little shit!
Never again, that's the truth. Ever against, maybe you. Open the line and communicate. Feed the trap and inevitable wine. Against, maybe you. The whole world fights. Against, maybe you. Never again. falling out of time, out of love and out of my mind. I will be lonely, I will settle for the test, letting every day eat away my true blinding man. Charging through all never to attack, being on the defense, taking a back, yelling for everyone, just not too loud, ready for a bad for breaking us down. Now I want it all, stars are forcefully.
Check 1, 2. All right, I'm back. You guys are all awesome. I love how you guys are with each other. You guys are amazing. Seriously. Oh no, my tablet died again. Damn, come on, man. Come on, man. I'll be right back, you guys. Plug my tablet in. I know you, I can feel you with the green of soul. It's more than empty dreams and promises. It's not infecting me no more. When all I say to you is dead and gone, you won't be feeling me no more. I know you, I can feel you with the green of souls. When you're not looking at me, Brad, I love you. I love it. I can't find a plug. Let me see. Hold on. All right, I have this. I have 2 plugs right here, and then one of them plugs the Christmas tree, and so if I unplug the Christmas tree, well, I'll have no Christmas lights, you guys. All right. Here we go. No Christmas lights, but at least I have my tablet. So I'll have access to the songs that are not in my brain. All right. I love you guys. No, that's the great thing about it. That's so cool, Steve. You taking it for us with the dog for a walk. Now, that's the thing, Chadwick. With these streams, man, it's like this is the chillest chat section on YouTube, and it didn't matter if there was 10 people in here or 35 people in here. Everyone has been so cool to each other. That's one of my favorite parts of doing these streams, of like coming on and hanging out with you guys, because you guys are like amazing to each other. You're so great. And know if somebody's like feeling bad or they mention something, like nobody like runs them down. You guys don't ignore them. Everybody's so supportive of each other. You guys are amazing. Seriously. Most positive, naturally positive stream on YouTube. I mean, seriously, that I've seen anyway, you know? So, and that's you guys. You guys are incredible. Like, I love seeing that too. Like, I remember there was one stream, if you go back and watch like stream number 7 or like number 6 or number 7, one of the earlier streams, I remember there was a point in the stream that I admittedly was like a little bit like, oh, because you guys were like sharing recipes, and like you guys were just like, I mean, I was watching the chat as I was singing, and you guys were all just like becoming friends, and it just made my heart warm, you know what I mean? Like, it really felt like we were all literally just hanging out in the same room. I was like, man, that is so sweet. You guys are amazing. So I can't thank you guys enough for just being awesome. Seriously. So cool. So cool. We lost the Christmas lights, but that's okay. So we're getting the music back. All right. Here's a song from the album that's coming out. That's funny. love to I got thrown off a little bit reading your comments. The song's called The Reason. I love to see your words. I close the curtains now. I love to touch you when the sun goes down. Your smile a treasure I will hold inside my eyes. The safest lockbox I could ever find. I wanna feel the love rise again. I wanna be here when it shines. I wanna feel the warmth upon my face. I wanna share it with you now. I love to be with you, just sit and be with you. You are the reason life is beautiful. I love to make you laugh, just make you laugh. You are the reason life is beautiful. I wanna feel love rise again. I wanna be here when it shines. I wanna feel the warmth upon my face. I wanna share it with you now. And I wanna show you that you are the reason life is beautiful. You now, I only guard you now. I will be strong in case your heart is weak. And so I sing this song only for you, not just to tell you that you're beautiful. You are the reason life is beautiful. I love it. You guys are awesome. So the songs on this new album are much more mellow, melancholy, chill, real reserved. I'm gonna do another one from this album. I'm gonna do a couple more from this album. Check, check, 1, 2. Yeah, yeah, yeah. All right, let me see here. All right, here we go. You on my mind, a Willie Nelson kind, so full of time. You are another life. So like you blossomed right on time, and the sun join you. Up from a fire and stood some years since then, and no, no, we come and go for this brand new start. Oh no, we lost it all for this brand new start. It's like he blossomed right on time, and the sun joined you. It's like you rose up from a fire and turned brand new. So like you blossomed right on time, and the sun joined you. So like you rose up from a fire and stood brand new. You're on my mind. Thou will lead Nelson kind. Hey, I appreciate you, Chadwick. Thank you very much, man. I really appreciate you. Oh, thank you guys, man. That's really cool. I would do another one from this album. Do a couple more from this album. There will be a day that comes pretty soon here where I'll play this whole album in its entirety, too. So... I should have kissed, oh what I missed, in the time that we just shared. And it got to find that I can't rewind and make that moment count. But even in the day you glow, and even in the day you will shine. And even in the day, you will burn as bright as 1,000 fireflies. Even in the day, you glow. You should have told me how you feel, but you ran as I held tight. Oh, what we feel moves me for real, and I love with my whole life. And even in the day you glow, and even in the day you will shine, and even in the day you will burn as bright as 1,000 fireflies. Even in the day you glow. I should have let go of the time when I was almost out. Just when you pulled, I tried to push, and all the walls came down. But even in the day you glow, and even in the day you will shine, and even in the day you will wish like fire burning in my eyes. day you blow, and even in the day you blow. That one's on the channel. All right, I'm gonna do another one from this album. All right, here we go. My doll is white. We love, we love, we love. My doll leads straight to hearts, and you fell on me. Know that it could be this way for me. Singing you the songs while you smile so sweetly back at me. Know that it could be this way for me. Listen to the birds go tweet, tweet, tweet. My heart is strong, and it's filled those eyes. My heart, it sings that I give on me. Know that it could be this way for me. Listen to the songs of the GDB. Know that it could be this way for me. Driving all the way to Calico mines we will go. Know that it could be this way for me. My life is a song, and you sang harmonies. My life, it listens well, and you captivated me. Know that it could be this way for me. Listen to the birds go tweet, tweet, tweet. Know that it could be this way for me. Driving all the way to Calico mines we will go. Know that it could be this way for me. Know that it could be this way for me. Know that it could be this way for me. Now, when I was, oh yeah, D, when we have that like booze fest, when we all get together and do a big show. Oh, you're doing a set. You'll be doing a set each day of music. You'll be doing a set. I'll do a set. You'll do a set. Crumb will do a set. I'll book a bunch of really fun artists for that. Now, see, back when I was drinking Necro, that was way different. Back when I was drinking, I had to be boozed up to jump on stage, man. I had to be, bunch of beers, couple joints, and then I would go on. And man, after I got sober, it took me a really long time to like relearn how to sing, not without booze in my body. It was trippy. It took me like a year. It felt like everyone around me was like, man, you're sounding better than you ever have. And I was feeling like I have no control over my voice. What the hell? Like it just felt so foreign. It was so weird. All right, let me do one more from this album. And then, yeah. Okay, so this one's really, really mellow. All right, so this one's called A Better Me. This one is going to be the last song on the album. Over time I would have peace of mind. Yesterday I stopped to cry. Many weeks I saved for you to take me over when you stepped inside. Many times I look to see your face in crowds I knew you wouldn't be. Over time I won't forget the way you breathe me in and there I'll stay. I hope my sins will not fade. Deep in this cave of ours, I looked up and I lost my way. And I moved with the rhythm of your heart, and it crushes me that I know I couldn't be. I know I could have been a better me for you. Over time you became everything. I woke up and realized I was in for pain of a lifetime. If I make it out alive, many days I think about the way you turned my love into a fire, burning thoughts of you into my eyes, welcoming those sleepless nights. Deep in your grieving eyes, I'll hold you tight, don't let go. Deep in your precious heart, I know your love, and it tastes so fine. and I move to the rhythm of your heart. And it looks like our time is up. I know I should have been a better me for you. I should have ran, I should have held your lovely hand, I should have taken you to bluegrass halls and then asked you to dance. Oh, today I'm gonna be a better me for no one else but me. Always go live on your last beer, huh? I know the time zone difference is crazy for some of you guys. Some of you guys you stay up for this so late. You guys are awesome. You guys are amazing. I appreciate that. All right, so that's the last of the original tunes. Well, no, I mean, not all the original tunes. I mean, I might do a couple more, but from that album. So from the new album, that's all I'm going to play for tonight. There is a song I will play, though, tonight, one more original that I'll play. That, again, this is another one of those like singles that I never put on an album, and I never really did anything. I really never did anything with it. I played it a bunch of times at some live shows, but that was about it. I'm gonna turn my ringer off. I thought I did that already. Boom, done. Dunsky. Okay. All right. Baby, storm's coming through. Let me start that over. Here we go. Baby, the storm's coming through. Oh yeah. Oh now, darling, open up your loving shelter. On this life that I know can go dragging you out in the cold. Yeah. Oh, in love with me, feel the wind blow. Harold, you take it easy. You have a wonderful night, my brother. And I wanted to tell you thank you. I saw that XMR tip you left me, brother. Man, that's awesome. Appreciate you, brother. Yeah, now, baby, looks like the rain. Oh, yeah. Oh, now, darling, you know it's gonna be warm tonight. Oh, yeah. And there's a world that I see spins away from crazy on me. Oh, yeah. Oh, in love with me and feel the wind blow. And we'll try to be a little loving, try to be a little warm. Lend that love to the faces in the crowd. Try to have a little heart, try to push a little more. And the loving must go on. Oh yeah, the loving must go on. Baby, it feels like the snow. Oh, girl, yeah. Oh, now, darling, open up your loving arms. Yeah, I'm gonna jump right in. And this year has been hard, but it can't go breaking your heart. Oh, yeah, yeah. Oh, and love with me and feel the wind blow. And we'll try to be a little loving, try to be a little warm. Lend that love to the faces in the crowd. Try to have a little heart, try to push a little more. And that loving must go on. Oh yeah, the loving must go on. Oh, yeah, we'll try to have a little loving, try to be a little warm. Lend that love to the faces in the crowd. Try to have a little heart, try to push a little more. Yeah, that loving must go on. Oh yeah, the loving must go on. Yeah, the loving must go on. Yeah, the loving must go on. All right, maybe one more original. Yeah, that one's called Like the Show, actually, the last one I just played. Oh, I appreciate that one. I'm glad you guys like that. That's cool. Nice, dude. It's cool. Yeah, I've had a couple other people like come up to me like at those shows that I used to play that at. And I remember I had this one guy, one guy and his group of friends that came up to me and they were like, bro, that song? They were like, you have to play that every single time you play. Like everywhere you play, you need to play that song. And I was like, all right, cool. Glad you like it, man. He was like, yeah. All right, so. I can tell you what I want to. I've been trying for the longest time. I can tell you what I wanted to do. I've been trying to figure that out for myself. Did I ever know? Did I ever know when I was 18? What I wanted to do was to play the guitar, and it sounds like this for you. I wanna sing some more. I wanna sing to you. And I know I've been there before. It was half a lifetime ago. And this place seems so close to home. But I know I've been there before. And I know I've been there before. I can show you what my heart was after, what I gave to you. My emotions are on a platter. I wouldn't give you my song when I gave you my song. I can show you how I gave my soul up to the music. How when I was only 16 years old, when I saw my first show, when I saw my first show. And I know I've been there before. It was half a lifetime ago. And this place seems so close to home. And I know I've been there before. Yeah, I know I've been there before. I remember getting there 2 hours earlier and standing outside. Making my way to the front of the crowd, throwing my fist up and singing out loud. Watching the man at the front of the stage, knew right then just what God had made. The skinny young kid from right up the road, USA, Hollywood Sound. Oh. And I know I've been there before. It was half a lifetime ago. Yeah, and this place seems so close to home. But I know I've been there before. Yeah, I know I've been there before. Yeah, I know I've been there before. You know what? Okay, so I still like that bridge. I have it written down and chords written down, and that just is not right. I'm telling you, man. I remember getting there 2 hours early, standing outside. It's just not the same song. You know what I'm saying? Like I was talking about earlier, how about when you're criticizing yourself on your work. And you're saying, is that right? Does that sound right? Does that transition right? That transition's not home. That transition's not right. That transition's not in the pocket. You know what I'm saying? That transition needs to be different. If I do a bridge in that song at all, that's not it. When I first wrote it, the way I played it with it, it might have been better, but I hadn't played that song in so long that I can't remember how the bridge went. So that is not it. But I'll tell you what, if I'm going to have a bridge in that song, I'm probably going to rewrite it, to be honest with you guys. Excuse me. All right. Oh, shit, it's getting late. It's getting late. Let me do one more tune. Just going to flip right on through here. All right, I am going to do a song from Kill Your Equal, because I haven't done any of those tonight. All right. Like the Show is not recorded, but it will be soon. Never again, it's the truth. Ever against, maybe you. Open the line and communicate. Feed the trap and inevitable climb. Against, maybe you. The whole world fights against, maybe you. Never again, gonna lie. Taking it back, done the time. Regrets I made over time. Beyond yourself and inevitable climb. Against, maybe you. The whole world fights against, maybe you. Inevitable climb. Against, maybe you. The whole world fights against, maybe you. Never again, won't lie. Taking it back, done the time. Regrets I made over time. Beyond yourself and inevitable climb. Against, maybe you. The whole world fights against, maybe you. Inevitable climb. Against, maybe you. The whole world fights against, maybe you. Maybe you. Maybe you. All right, I'm gonna take a quick break, and then I'm gonna come back and hang out with you guys for a little bit, and show you guys a couple of like my older tunes that I do have recorded that I don't play, that I've never played. I just recorded, don't play. I'll be right back, you guys. Don't go nowhere.
I know you, I can feel you with the green of soul. It's more than empty dreams and promises. It's not infecting me no more. When all I say to you is dead and gone, you won't be feeling me no more. I know you, I can feel you
down the stairs. Waking up slow to lose control, and only time says goodbye. Falling asleep under the brilliant stars, only a wonder of the mind. Oh, be afraid, here it comes again, lighting up your soul. I found everything I asked for.
inside. Broken world from your eyes, close and lock them tight. Feet alive with the breath threatened to ignite. Spark a fire on the inside. Rise above, fly a jetpack to keep them down. Images of a thorn and a golden crown. Deadlock on the door to the mind itself. Set it off on the inside. We fall from a badly written rhyme, and the world knows contagious reaction in everybody's eyes. Sedition, attraction brings knowledge to demise. Swollen time, hold a candle into the light. Breaking sound with an amp from another life. This is the last straw, last glance, last breath. Blow it up on the inside. Rise above, fly a jetpack to keep them down. Images of a thorn and a golden crown. Deadlock on the door to the mind itself. Set it off on the inside. Contagious reaction in everybody's eyes. Sedition, attraction brings knowledge to demise. We fall from a badly written rhyme, and the world knows contagious reaction in everybody's eyes. Sedition, attraction brings knowledge to demise. Contagious reaction in everybody's eyes. Sedition, attraction brings knowledge to demise.
Yeah, boy! Get your ass out of bed, you lazy little shit!
Never again, it's the truth. Ever against, maybe you. Open the line and communicate. Feed the trap and inevitable climb. Against, maybe you. The whole world fights. Against, maybe you. Lean into me. More than one last time, I can carry you home while I'm broken myself, and I'll just say goodbye to tomorrow. Oh, the year upon my back, empty, strangely. We're silent once and leave your minds, giving of yourself until you're blind. We're silent once and leave your mind, praying for a pause to add to your life. Now try and stand, get a foundation underneath an uncertainty that you call your own, and that you throw yourself on knees. Lift a hand to the next one in need. Don't cut your end off, giving everything, taking food out of your mouth. Lean into me so I can see. Now you've taken the breath and breathed it into me, and now you lift yourself on me, and it's time to walk away. We're silent once and leave your minds, giving of yourself until you're blind. We're silent once and leave your mind, praying for a pause to add to your life. We're silent once and leave your mind, giving of yourself until you're blind. We're silent once and leave your mind, praying for a pause to add to your life, giving of yourself until you're blind, giving of yourself until you're blind. I know you, I can feel you with the green of soul. It's more than empty dreams and promises. It's not infecting me no more. When all I say to you is dead and gone, you won't be feeling me no more. I know you, I can feel you
All right, you guys. I'm back. Put these on. Let me put these on, and then let me turn off all the delay and all the hoopla. You know what? Hold on. Let me find a. Oh, just let me find the other track. Let's turn that off. Let's open up the hidden tracks. And then, that's the one, I think. Yeah, that'll be the one. Okay, cool. Unhide that. Unmute that. Let's mute. Check 1, 2. Better? It's less, it's like, oh, I appreciate that. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. All right. That's very nice of you. I appreciate that, Necro. Appreciate that. This is a little bit different sound, actually. It's all good. Let me see if I can turn this up a little bit. Check 1, 2. Check 1, 2. Okay. So that should be good. You guys can hear me all right? All right, cool. All right, so this will be my speaking voice, my speaking track for the rest of the time. All right. All right, so I thought I would show you guys a some songs that I've recorded before. A while ago, I was putting together some songs at a certain time. I remember I was probably in my mid-30s, and I was putting together some songs for a band. I was trying to put together a band. I actually talked to Clinton Calton from DI and Human, and then I talked to Derek O'Brien from Social Distortion, and I talked to Wes Gear from Korn and Head PE, and I talked to a bunch of these people, and I was like, hey, I'm gonna put a band together. They weren't, other than Clinton playing with DI, they weren't really doing bands at the time. Wes is doing Human right now with Clinton, actually. And I don't know what Derek's doing. Derek's been kind of off. I have no idea, actually. When I met Derek, he was playing drums for punk rock karaoke. And the band I was in, Mr. Know-It-All, we had opened up for them at Alex's bar. And Derek loved us. Derek was like, dude, you guys are awesome. He's like, I have a studio in Santa Fe Springs. He was like, come down and record for free. We went down there and recorded like an EP, like 5-song EP. And then, oh yeah, bro, got to get the Knudsen tart cherry juice. Bro, this is just bomb. This organic tart cherry juice is just, it's a little expensive, but bro, I'll tell you, this stuff is like, it's so bomb. It's so good. And it's really high up on like the nutritional scale. Like there's like it's pretty good. Ingredients are filtered water, organic red tart cherry juice. Boom. So good. Oh yeah, this stuff's bomb. But anyway, so little story about like before I show you guys these songs about what happened with Derek. So Derek came out, and so we went to Derek's studio and we recorded this like 5-song EP. I'll show you some songs off that at another time. But Derek, he was mixing it. He was kind of in the middle of mixing it, and I called him. I said, "Hey man, I'm in this other band. I play, my originals, the acoustic stuff, the stuff you were hearing. And I play with James and Robert, the fiddle player, Bobby K, and my drummer at the time was named Mike Maurer. He was the same drummer from Halftone. So we were eddiebooze in the business. So I called him and I said, "Hey Derek, come on out. We're playing. Eddiebooze in the business is gonna be playing tonight. Cruise out and check us out." He was like, "Oh, I'd love to, no problem." So he comes out, he brings his girl, he comes and sees us play. And the next day, he calls me and he goes, "Come out and pick up your tracks." And I go, oh, they're done? And he's like, well, not really. I'm not going to finish this. And I'm like, really? Well, I'm like, well, why? And he goes, because, what I came and saw of yours last night is so much better than what I've recorded, and I feel like I'm wasting my time. And I said, are you serious? And he was like, yeah. He was like, the band that I saw last night was infinitely better than the band that I recorded over the last month. He was like, so pretty much just come get your tracks. And I was like, no shit. And he was like, yeah. And then he said, if you ever need a drummer for that band, call me. And I was like, okay, But I'm pretty loyal to my people, and I've been playing with Mike for years, so I was like, not about to just kick Mike to the curb, because Derek said so, because Derek wanted to play with us. But, yeah, I mean, I played with Mike for a while after that, and I actually ended up talking to Derek about playing in this project that I'm going to show you guys some of the songs that I wrote for it. And Derek said, nah, I'm not really interested in starting a new band. And the same thing with Clinton. Pretty much everybody was just like, nah. The only person who said yes was Will McGregor, the bass player from Fear, and he played with he toured with some blues legends. Like he toured with Chuck Berry, he toured with Benny King, he toured with Albert Lee numerous times. Unfortunately, Will passed, and not too long ago actually. So that was a big loss. Big loss. I loved Will. Will was amazing. Yeah, Will McGregor. He was amazing. He was one of my great friends. We talked all the time. I mean, when I was having really, really rough times in my life, I was in a major, major depression, and I talked to Will. Me and Will would talk on the phone until 4 o'clock in the morning. And Will was going through some stuff, and when his dad had passed, me and Will, we had some incredibly long personal conversations, and we would talk almost every night. We would talk late into the night. I'd call him, or he'd call me around 10 or 11 at night, and we would talk kind of all night long. We were both going through some stuff, and he was a real light in my life in a dark time. So I can't thank Will enough for being there, but yeah, Will was awesome. Will, I've known Will for a really long time, and was fortunate enough to play with Will. When Dan stepped out from Halfton for a little while, Will actually came and played with Halfton for a little while. So I knew Will since I was in my mid-20s, and yeah, Will was a good friend of mine for a really long time. So he was the only one that said yes. I sent him the songs, and at first he said no. Actually, he was like, nah, same thing. He was like, I kind of really don't have enough time to be doing something. And then he listened to the songs, and he hit me back, and he was like, he said he listened to him with a friend of his, and he was like, dude, I listened to these songs. He was like, I think I'd be a fool to not play in this project. So I had Will on board, but I didn't really have anybody else on board at the time, so it kind of just fell by the wayside. And so let me show you a couple of these tunes. Okay, so this first song is called, really didn't have names for these. So this one, I guess, is called Play the Game. I recorded this song, never played it live, never played with a band, anything like that. One thing, though, is Kenny. I sent these songs off to Kenny, see if he wanted to play keys for it. He was all about it. And Kenny sent this off to somebody at ABC or something along those lines, that would do highlight reels for NBA and the NHL. And they said they wanted to use this tune, but they needed me to take the F word out of it. So I looked for the track, my Logic files to take it and record it and pull it out. Couldn't find it. Anyway, this song's called Play the Game. Hopefully you guys enjoy this.
Time now you're over the top, past the point of turning back and moving up, up. One for the money, for the beat, for the dough, carry on. 2 times for the
Kenny pops in randomly when we're showing these tracks. Yes, Kenny. I was just telling them that when I wrote these, I hit you up to be in this band, and you and Will McGregor said yes, but Clinton said no, and Derek O'Brien said no, and oh, bro, dude, I played all the instruments on that, bro. Thought Force, I did all of those instruments, bro. Kenny, my dude. It's good to see you, bro. Yeah, man, Kenny. I've been playing with Kenny for a long time. So yeah, that was the first one I'm showing them, Kenny, off from all these. I'm actually gonna show them A Different Crime and The Watchers tonight too. So yeah, no, that was a fun tune to write. But when I wrote those, it was like when like the radio had a lot of like dancey kind of stuff, like rock on it, and I was trying to write something different that was like hard yet dancey, kind of with the times, you know what I mean? Kind of like that type of like, I don't know, like a lot of hi-hat play type thing, you know what I mean? And like kind of just, you know what I mean? Like I was trying to like do something a little different. So yeah, and that's the kind of vibe that came out of this, So anyway, here's another one. This one, I can't remember what this one was called. Yeah, man. Hey, Kenny. Sunday night. I'm doing a little different thing here. All right. So here's one called I Never Say Something. I can't remember what it was called. All right, here we go. Here's the next one that I wrote and recorded right in that same vein. Here we go.
Right, the north, then they sail over the side. Anyway, we learn, we draw the line. Fall with masks, burn out engine gears, 4 miles up the time. Every way we have to make it run on our own. And make it rock, we will. Please don't tell me that you want me to go, 'cause I know you're fucking liar and I need in your hole. So we go, now you gotta fucking blow. I don't wanna hear another sorry, leave me alone. Please don't tell me that you want me to go, 'cause I know you're fucking liar and I need in your hole. So we go, now you gotta fucking blow. I don't wanna hear another sorry, leave me alone. And I get it and I do it again. It's leading me to you, shining from another and winning again. That's keeping me from you. Rise to the occasion for the many years. All the ways you tried to make believe that I stole. And make believe we will. Please don't tell me that you want me to go, 'cause I know you're fucking liar and I need in your hole. So we go, now you gotta fucking blow. I don't wanna hear another sorry, leave me alone. Please don't tell me that you want me to go, 'cause I know you're fucking liar and I need in your hole. So we go, now you gotta fucking blow. I don't wanna hear another sorry, leave me alone. Please don't tell me that you want me to go. I hear you lying from your teeth to your insoles. I'm gonna call you on a daily and night. I'm gonna take you out until the street. Keep it to where we got like that. Please don't tell me that you want me to go, 'cause I know you're fucking liar and I need in your hole. So we go, now you gotta fucking blow. I don't wanna hear another sorry, leave me alone. Please don't tell me that you want me to go, 'cause I know you're fucking liar and I need in your hole. So we go, now you gotta fucking blow. I don't wanna hear another sorry, leave me alone.
Yeah, that was me on the synth on that one. I actually did it before I sent it to Kenny. I was like, because I wanted something there. I was like, I want you to hear this, like, with something. That way it shows that there's room for keys here. Although I kind of feel like that style of rock already, like, leaves it totally open for synth, you know, for keys and shit, you know. So, but yeah, no, that was me on the synth. All right, this next one's called A Different Crime. A Different Crime. So this one, I actually wrote this a little bit after those last two, but still kind of in the same time period, and I felt like it was enough in the same vein to kind of like send it off to Kenny and say like, hey, this is kind of part of that. So this one's called A Different Crime.
Maybe time will lock up all your lies, lost memories stand by the dead lies. Never dies, festering on your own, the world to yourself among gods. Wash away, start a different crime, slide into a rendezvous and look for the blow. Soldier time, minutes on the line, give it to until you just can't say no to. One more time, another mile ahead, another final try, bullseye. Another time, another heart and smile, another know-it-all contrived. Wash away, start a different crime, slide into a rendezvous and look for the blow. Soldier time, minutes on the line, give it to until you just can't say no to. Wash away, start a different crime, slide into a rendezvous and look for the blow. Soldier time, minutes on the line, give it to until you just can't say no to.
Appreciate that, Chadwick. Actually, I was thinking about that too while this was playing. I was thinking to myself, you know, if we did these live, Kenny, we would have to have some people that would be able to do those backups, those harmonies that have to be done live. Like, they would have to be nailed too. So whoever was to play bass and guitar for that project, they would have to be able to sing well, for sure. So get on it, Kenny, huh? Find a good bass player and guitar player. I got a good drummer. I know Kevin will knock that out of the park. He could actually sing some of that stuff too as he plays it. Guaranteed. I appreciate that, you guys. Yeah, the lead guitar could have been louder. It could have been mixed better. My voice was a little out front. This is all I wrote. I recorded all this stuff back before I knew what I was doing. I mean, I really was just kind of experimenting with this stuff, and I was doing my best. And this is before I was, really kind of a little bit more knowledgeable, actually, I guess I could say. All right, so this next one is called The Watchers. And I have two versions of this song, actually. I have a version of this song with Kenny and a version of this song without Kenny. So we're going to listen to both versions. We're going to listen to the version without Kenny first, and then we're going to listen to the version that Kenny added his keys. I sent this over to Kenny, and he recorded some keys and sent me back a version of it. So let's listen to the version of The Watchers without Kenny.
We watch inside your soul from foreign rooms of gold. The king's up on the throne, and crowds of black and coal. We watch inside the doors of ruin that you are, from land you dream of, the silence of the dark, losing touch of sounds of war. Every eagle breaks and falls, rising on into life, back into the heart. We watch inside your moon, a voyeuristic world. We fools upon the knee, with bended hips unfurled. We live inside the pain, you barely know the truth. Two walls of royal and gutters of the four, losing touch of sounds of war. Every eagle breaks and falls, rising on into life, back into the losing touch of sounds of war. Every eagle breaks and falls, rising on into life, back into the heart, losing touch of sounds of war. Every eagle breaks and falls, rising on into life, back into the heart.
Oh, Mike was muted. Okay. No, you're right. That Kenny, I appreciate you. Okay, yeah. uh yeah. Oh, I forgot what I was saying. I was saying I had a lot of fun recording those. And a lot of those tunes I recorded and I never played live. Like I never played a lot of the songs on the Kill Your Equal album live. I've played some of those songs with Running Rogue, but a lot of the tunes that I've wrote hard rock, I've never had a band to play those live with me. So I'd like to. Kenny, get your shit together. Let's play. Tell BC. Let's jam. Let's get this popping. All right, let me show you guys these last two tunes. I mean, let me show you the Watchers with Kenny on keys, and then I'm gonna call it a night, you guys. I love you guys. Thanks so much for joining me tonight. I appreciate it. It's been a wonderful Sunday night. Start coming on this channel, guys, and watching some more of the live streams. It helps me with the watch hours. I need to get up to 4,000 watch hours. I'm at about a quarter of that, a little over a quarter of that. So we'll see you guys real soon. Let's get this last tune in, the Watchers with Keys, and then I'm gonna call it a night. Love you guys.
We watch inside your soul from foreign rooms of gold, with kings upon the throne and crowns of black and coal. We watch inside the doors of ruin that you are, from land you dream of, in silence of the dark, losing touch of sounds of war. Every eagle breaks and falls, rising on into life, back into the heart. We watch inside your moon, a voyeuristic world. Three fools upon the knee, with bended hooks unfurled. We live inside the pain, you barely know the truth. Two walls of royal and gutters of the far, losing touch of sounds of war. Every eagle breaks and falls, rising on into life, back into the heart. Touch of sounds of war. Every eagle breaks and falls, rising on into life, back into the heart, losing touch of sounds of war. Every eagle breaks and falls, rising on into life, back into the heart.
Boom, sounds back on. That was fun. You guys are fun. Kenny, you're fun too, brother. I love you. Send me the Watchers and A Different Crime with your keys versions on them, and I'll show them pretty soon. I love you guys. I really love you guys. I'm just kidding. I love you guys. I'll see you guys next time. Take care. Have a great night, guys.
I know you, I can feel you with the green of soul. It's more than empty dreams and promises. It's not infecting me no more. And all I say to you is getting gone. You won't be feeling me no more. I know you, I can feel you with
down the stairs.
Waking up slow to lose